So we have BHOP starting things off on the T side, and we have Take Flight on the CT. Once again, this is BHOP's match pick, and this is BHOP versus Take Flight to determine who will be promoted and who will remain in ECL and who will be demoted back to Advanced. So let's get things started, shall we? Pistol round, always classic. Am I right? Take Flight looking, or BHOP looking just to see what is around on the B ramp. Nifty will be here to defend. And a little bit of a lurk coming up. Ramp here for Spec, but not going to be rewarded with anything, taken down by Korn. The rest of the team going to head right on up to A, but they're going to be without Arcade. Nifty going to take down 2. Penguin as well. Gets a third onto Drew the Shrew. And this pistol round just unravels for BHOP. Andrew now the lone member for BHOP to keep this pistol in. Going to get 1 kill onto Umar. But there's 60 seconds and 4 CTs left to find. Very sneaky BHOP. Andrew is able to pick up the bomb, but Korn gonna make the bomb the only thing that they will get. Let's Take Flight, take the pistol. That's going to be a quick pause here for Take Flight. Looks like it's a technical pause, so maybe someone having a little bit of a connection issue, but I guess we will get things off to the races here pretty soon. I see that Take Flight have unpaused, but it's not showing in my in-game view, so I'm guessing we'll get that in just a moment here, and we will get back to the action. All right, here we go. Getting back into that action now. So BHOP not managing to put down the bomb. Going to be unfortunately just on pistols. Got a Deeg in the good old T-side Tech 9. Always a reliable friend there when you need it. Might not help you move, but it'll help you move a CT. Unfortunately, Umar going to get the first frag here. Take the MP9 right into Spec's face. BHOP looking for a little bit of a mid-aggression. Drew the Shrew going to be taken down on the journey, though. But Penguin managing to use the chaos to their advantage is going to take down Nifty. Will it be enough, though? Second frag coming in, but it's a 1v3 now for Penguin. M4 in hand, going to throw that away, not going to allow Take Flight to take that back. So it will be the round going the way of Take Flight. And they take a second on their CT side. So we will be on pistols once again for BHOP. Again, they need to let that round loss bonus stack up just a little bit more. Let the money stack up, but you note that they are all around $2,000. That is the good break point here for saving with 2-round disadvantage. The nade goes in, and Nifty only able to find 1, but Drew the Shrew going to trade it back. Very quick trade coming in for BHOP, going in swarms with these pistols. It is a good strategy. But Umar, unfortunately, going to take down Arcade. Escape with a frag onto Drew the Shrew. BHOP now on a 2v4 with their pistols, and it will be ended. Kills coming in for Korn and Umar. Just Take Flight, take a 3rd round. This will be the first rifle round for BHOP. So we'll see what they're able to make of it. It is going to be all the way full bot. Nifty going to be sticking on the MP9 for Take Flight, and the FAMAS is still staying in the hands of Korn and Nikax. So it's going to be the ramp aggression, one of those strategies you go for on the T side of Vertigo. But Smoke gonna stall this out and give Escape ample positioning for the headshot onto Spec. So now Take Flight with the man advantage. What will they do with it? BHOP still really looking toward this ramp as their point of attack. They're just trying to find any picks. Nikax, though, gonna find them out right away. Andrew with the first frag for BHOP, but taken down right away by Umar. And Korn gonna end things, bringing Take Flight to a fourth. Well, this is looking a bit like Nuke did last night. Let's see if BHOP can find their way into it. So what do you think, chat? I honestly, I felt like these teams would be pretty evenly matched. It is CT side of Vertigo, so it is a good one. And Andrew, though, gonna find two CTs lined up. Gonna be ended by Umar, but that is huge. And Drew the Shrew with a sneaky play on Nifty. Take Flight now find themselves on the back foot. Now they're 2v4. And Drew the Shrew gonna make it 1v4, taking down Nikax. Now the op for Umar, all that remains for Take Flight. Like I said, that Tech 9, it is a good moving weapon for when the thing that you are moving is CT heads. Might not help you move furniture, but it'll help you move a body. And Penguin gonna move the final body, taking down Umar, but the op was dropped, so that is not gonna be recovered by BHOP. The money for Take Flight still in a pretty good spot. It looks like they will try to force things up a little bit. Oh no, not even a force. They have all weapons and even a couple of kits in the pockets of Nifty and Nikax, so they are all set to fly on into this round. BHOP gonna look to get the jump on them and just see if they can shut down the momentum and generate a bit of their own. Now, we've got a different op in the hands of Andrew this time around. Going to be opping against Umar for Take Flight on this round number 6 here. No kills coming in early on, but Andrew is lit down pretty heavily. So we will see what that does to the strategy of BHOP. Still looking for a way in. Well, we have Umar pushed way up on ramp. This is a risky business push, but could be rewarded with a frag. I love the movement while scoped in. Like, you don't want to make noise with your scope. You gotta move while scoped in. That is a valuable skill for an opper to have. Nade not gonna find too much damage onto Spec. BHOP, they need to make something happen soon if they want to make something happen. They are now down to 30 seconds, clock no longer on their side, and it looks like the strategy is going to be going for the B site. Nifty here to receive them. Penguin with the first frag for Nikax, and he gets a second on a Nifty. Cape to trade one, Penguin to trade it back. Umar with 2 on the op, and now 12 seconds left. BHOP need to plant the bomb, and they do manage to take everyone down. Now Korn, the only player left standing, gonna come upstairs, take down Arcade, but the bomb can be planted behind the boxes. Not enough health left. Korn with the frag, now with plenty of time to find the op and go for the defuse. Got the kit, got all of the equipment in hand, and got a 5th for Take Flight. So that is going to be a pause coming in here for BHOP. So again, they had their full buy, and it's time for them to go, okay, what happened that round? We need to figure it out. We had our pistols, and that worked out. We had all of our guns, and that didn't work out. So we will be heading on back in with the AKs. So they did make it an expensive round. Only one player was able to survive for Take Flight. And so that meant that they were to recover the op, but the guns are not fully rifled out here. Cape is going to be coming in with the MP9. Luckily, they don't have to buy any FAMASs. It's going to be full M4s for Take Flight aside from that MP9. And that should give them a good chance to continue to repel BHOP here on their CT side. But at Cape with the MP9 tries to go for the push-up. Going to be shut down by Andrew. That AK in hand. There's a gap here for this op to peek in through. Will Umar manage to get anything through this little gap? Looks like no. The answer is going to be Nikex creeping up on mid. Going to get Drew the Shrew instead. Get the drop on this player playing in ladder. Now BHOP players evened out once again. Start to sneak up ramp. And Spec sees Umar first. Gets the headshot. Once again, advantage Take Flight. Nikex here on a good lurk on the B bomb site, but the smoke will give cover to his opponent, Penguin. Penguin still on the B bomb site, still waiting to lurk. Might be in for a big flank, but no, it's Nifty on the flank. Andrew gonna sniff it out. Take the player down. Now it's just a 2v4 for Take Flight. And we will see if they can convert it, but Penguin gonna start things off well, taking down Nikex. Korn will trade it back, taking down Arcade, but Spec ends the round, takes a second for BHOP, and now Take Flight are going to have to save. The money is in a really bad spot. They're not even going to have money for a good armor pistol. Round loss bonus not in their favor. So it will be just their time to pause and chill. Okay, well, I say that. It looks like we do have some players choosing to buy down to 0 all the same. Well, this nade, good damage on Axe Cape. The armor really saving that life right there. We have an interesting stack on the A-bomb site here. We got 3 players with their pistols waiting on the ramp. But, honestly, it's a good place to sit. Oh, the pistol's coming in. Axe Cape with the frag on Andrew. Arcade with the trade. That is the op going down to a pistol. That is a bad feels moment. BHOP, they pick it back up. They pick up the pace. Unfortunately, Nikex in the right spot with the 1 deeg onto Drew the Shrew. Mid, a dangerous spot. Lots of angles to watch. And the timing not in the favor of Drew the Shrew. So now BHOP 3v4. They've got to find something. The timer is ticking down. 40 seconds remain on the round. And they need to sniff something out. Unfortunately, these 3 players are going to be walking into 2 on the B bomb site. And it's going to be quick trades coming in. Penguin takes down 2, Spec with 1. Umar now the only player remaining, 20 seconds remaining, but is going to get the 5-7 shot onto Penguin, and Spec will win it for BHOP. So now Take Flight, second saver, now sitting on their $2,000 break point, waiting to get enough money to go in for another full buy. BHOP, though, getting to their, likely getting to their 4th round spec. I like the spray down through the smoke, but not getting the kill. Corn gonna pick it up instead. Has a very good start for this pistol. Snickaxe trying to emulate Yabi with the Deeg. Gonna take down Arcade and traded back by Drew the Shrew. Andrew with an op shot on a Nifty. And Drew the Shrew taking down 2 more. It's gonna be just Corn all alone versus 3. Looking like a win for BHOP. And it looks like Corn is just gonna hold on to this AK. Any little bit of extra money in the pocket, always a good little bit of flavor for a round. Even if you lose, still good. And so it is full buy season once again for Take Flight. Money in the pocket saved over these rounds. Now it's time to stop BHOP from evening things back out, or we'll see if BHOP can even things out and even start to take momentum over Take Flight. They're going for this ramp push extremely fast. This nade might be rewarded with some good damage, but no. Spec with the opening frag and makes it a double onto Umar. Corn gonna stop that reign of terror. Try to even out these players a little bit, but it's still a 4 versus 3 for BHOP. Nickaxe taking a look into mid. The Shrew on the lurk, and the kill is good. So now BHOP have tons of map control. They are ready to start looking for whatever they might want, but Corn gonna find Arcade looking the wrong way. So now 3v2. Still a minute left on the round. Still plenty of time for BHOP to figure out where they might want to end. Bomb is heading toward the A-bomb site. Only one player here to watch in the form of Corn. You know, it's a big lump with knobs. It has the juice. Does Corn have the juice? Corn juices Penguin. These 2 players for BHOP gonna make sure that is all that Corn can juice. Drew the Shrew with a frag, and now it is just Nifty to go 1 versus 2. It is gonna get Drew the Shrew though. Now 1 versus 1. And who will take it? Drew the Shrew gonna be looking towards ramp, sees the shoulder, does not hit the shot, takes a little bit of damage on the return from Nifty. So it is just positioned. The flash will go in, does not blind Andrew. And I think that's just gonna lead to BHOP taking this round. A little bit of a tap for Nifty, but a little bit of an op for Andrew. So we do have a pause for BHOP. They maybe are taking a second to be like, oh, we got it. Good. Let's make sure we keep it rolling. The money looking pretty good for BHOP. Take Flight are either going to save or force this round. The money is looking like we could see at least a couple of SMGs for Take Flight, but mostly going to be pistols. Escape on the MP9. Very strong weapon right now. And it is going to be that MP9 versus the AKs of BHOP and the op of Andrew. So we'll see if BHOP can take the lead here on their T side. Again, we are in the final third of this first half, and if you can take 6 or 7 rounds on your T side, you are in good shape as far as this caster is concerned on Vertigo. It's always a rough map to play that T side, but it's a utility heavy one, and BHOP are doing a pretty good job. A Nifty pushed up, going to take the first frag on Drew the Shrew and just fall right back behind the boost. Umar going to be punished for this, but Nifty can be rewarded with an extra frag. So it will be a 4v3 here on Take Flight. Their save doing pretty well so far. Spec with a frag on Escape, taking down the 1 HP. And Spec gonna tag these rotators, taking down Korn and Nifty. Now it's just NickX all alone. Does have the AK to save for next round, but could also go for this. Not gonna be able to though. Spec with the frag ends the round, takes a 6th for BHOP. Arcade gonna be the first one tagged out on this round, but Spec gonna get the frag onto Umar, taking that off out of the round. We do have an op on Nifty as well. So the double op coming in for Take Flight could be a way to catch BHOP, but the speed that they came out of ramp took Take Flight by surprise. These smokes here hide all the strategies. NickX can be tagged a little bit through the smoke. BHOP looking good, at least for now. But they do decide to quiet things down, maybe take a little bit of a break from ramp and take a break from all of these players that are watching. And take a little climb up the ladder. Arcade can be left all alone to go for the lurk. See if anybody decides to rotate down ramp. And so it will be NickX, the only one waiting on towards mid, caught by Drew the Shrew. Korn, though, is going to find Arcade. And Escape with a good spray through smoke. Nifty with the op as well. So it is a 2v2. And Take Flight, they have to rotate. The bomb will go down on the B bomb site. We've got 2 AKs versus an AK and an op for BHOP. Korn making sure to pick up the kit. That's good. That gives them a little bit more room to work out this round. Smoke goes in, but no one's really behind it. BHOP taking very far back positions. Gonna be a little bit of a tap here. Andrew gonna knock off the kit and get the double, taking the round for BHOP. This is a hot op. That is hot. Can you tell me how hot that looks, chat? That looks hot. Big clutch for Andrew. And BHOP take a 7th. So now Take Flight once again on the save. We got a big push coming in for Nifty. Gonna be rushing right through the fire and get the easy frag on Drew the Shrew. Flashed out, unable to do anything. Spec gonna trade it back for BHOP, taking 2 entries, but Umar gonna end that. Now Arcade, next player up to bat, takes down Umar. These pistols being removed from the picture. It is a 3v2 here for BHOP. And they do have the possibility to take this round back. Got the MP9 pushed up for Nuke. Is going to get a frag, taking down Arcade. 2 players remaining. This was a save from Take Flight, and now BHOP find themselves lacking more than half of their team. The AWP and the AK still available, still in play, but Nuke executes both of them. Going to be rewarded with the AWP. Take Flight taking the weapons of BHOP and taking the round, stealing away a round that was definitely a rough one. So now that mid rush was just beautiful. Like that last round mid rush, if I had a replay viewer, I would be showing that again and showing the flash, because that mid rush was just absolutely beautiful and I love everything about it. It's my favorite kind of strategy because it's not a strategy, it's just rushing down mid. I love running it down mid. I would be really tilted if that worked against me. And honestly, it probably would work against me. So we'll see if BHOP can take back momentum. Spec is going to at least start the round off with a kill on Umar. Once again, removing the AWP first. And the rest of the pins will follow. At least that's the hope. Oh, I like this. Take Flight, sick of being pushed around in mid, have 2 players pushing up. Drew the Shrew found out there. Might have heard the nade throw. Doesn't matter. Drew the Shrew with the frag. Gets the drop on Nuke. And that could open things up. It does open the rest of the team up to go for the push on B. And it will be Nifty to receive this aggression. Not going to take down anyone. Spec with another. And so now just X-Cape and Corn all alone. 2 versus 5. Now 1 versus 4. Corn with 1 frag, but Andrew with the kill on X-Cape. Corn does take down another, but it will be a save called in. The utility and the weapons more valuable held on to than potentially lost. Now hold on to this AWP. 1 more round left in the half after this one. And so Take Flight just looking for a little bit more on their CT side. But Penguin gonna make sure that that AWP is not saved. Not even gonna take it for their own side. And so we come to the final round of the half. We've got Take Flight on double ops, but also FAMAS and MP9. I feel like there's something to be said for the rich and the not as rich in this situation. The rich get to come into this round with ops, and the less rich don't. But you do want your oppers to have their ops, so it's definitely not the worst thing in the world. This first op for Nifty gonna do work. Arcade gonna trade it back. All the action in the world is on ramp. 2 frags for either side. And Penguin and Drew the Shrew lit heavily. BHOP activate up the ramp. And it's time to just go for it. These ops will be on the lookout. But Nifty's op will be knocked out. Drew the Shrew with another frag onto Nuke, and now it's just 2 versus 1. Umar op hand doing well, boosted up, gonna get both frags. Take a 7th for Take Flight. All right, so if I have time, if there is a minute of pause time in between the halves here, you will see an ad run. I apologize for that. I hate running ads, but unfortunately they are required, and I would rather run it during halftime than during the game. So that's going to be that. If there's not enough time, then there won't be an ad, but you know, either you'll see this or you won't. If you, yeah, okay, so it looks like we are going to have at least a minute. So, you might hear me talking about how I was thinking about running an ad. The nice thing about having a delay is I can be like, aha, I know in advance how much time there is in between the halves. And so I can cut that out by running an ad. Cool for me. I'm so good at this streaming thing, really learning how to manage having a 2-minute delay. But yes, plenty of time to run an ad. Gotta love it. I'll thank followers in between maps, but if you did follow it during this map or while we were watching the map, when we are between maps, I will thank you all for your follows. I do really appreciate it. Again, we're getting super close to 700 followers. That would be a cool milestone to hit. And again, you know, the more people that are here, the more motivating it is for me to try to do a better job. And yeah, there'll likely be some variety though during the player break. I do want to try to actually play some Counter-Strike myself. I hit Master Guardian recently. That's cool. That's the highest rank I've ever been. So I want to keep pushing in matchmaking, but there also might be some Face It, and I also might just play some other games for my own amusement. You know, anything I feel like sharing. Cult of the Lamb is always a good time. If you are here in chat, you can be in my cult, and I promise not to sacrifice you. In fact, I promise not to let you die at all. No one gets to die permanently in my cult. All right, we'll be getting things off to the second half here, and looks like halftime just ended 2 minutes ago, so I'm gonna get that ad going. And I will see you in a little bit, but let's get off to the pistol round. So now we have Take Flight on the T side, and we have BHOP on the CT, and it is just about as even as a half as you could ask for. 8 for BHOP on their T side, 7 for Take Flight on CT. We got the side swap coming in, and let's see what these teams managed to do. Heavy attention for the T side coming in towards mid. That's pretty fun. That is what I do on T side, is you say, everyone, let's go mid and see what we can do. And the answer to what can we do is Nifty gonna get the first frag of the round. Arcade trades it back. Corrin finding another for Take Flight on mid. Drew the Shrew and Penguin both knocked out of this early. But Spec hears the footsteps and will take down Nick-Axe. Take Flight. They want to take A. BHOP now have to go for the 3v3 retake. Arcade starts things off with 1, taking down Umar. Now it is a 3v2 retake. And BHOP, they do try to get on the bomb. Corrin with a flick takes down Spec and is going to be taking down Andrew as well, so it's a 1v1. But as the bomb ticks away, Arcade will take down Corrin, picks up the kit, and has a nice time throwing away some weapons for giggles and playing with his knife. I mean, fair enough. You know, you just got 3 frags, you clutched out the pistol round. May as well have some fun too. So with the bomb down, we do have buys coming in for Take Flight. However, they have decided to go with a triple MAC-10 buy with the AK for Corrin. Full armor, so it's a good position to fight against these MP9s, but it's not the best. And it is definitely going to make things a little bit awkward for BHOP, who might be expecting rifles. We got the pushed up Penguin taking heavy damage from that Molotov. And Xcape can be just jumping over Guardian, taking down 2 players. Corn with a frag as well. Spec trades 2 back to even things out, but it's not fully even, and the bomb will go down for Umar. So now BHOP, they are on the disadvantage, and they have to go for the retake 2v3, and NickX makes it a 1v3, taking down Spec. So it is likely that we will have Andrew just looking for exits and playing the save. Bomb goes off, and Flyte take a massive momentum boost. They went from Mac 10s to M4s. Not only that, but they set BHOP back to the Stone Age money-wise. Win the pistol, lose the anti-eco is one of the worst things you can do. And now Flyte, they take the momentum. And they will seek to exert that force. They have rifles. It is going to be against the pistols and the MP9 for Andrew. We've seen these pistols come in extremely clutch before, and Andrew going to be pushed way the heck up with his MP9. Flyte going for a boost, and we know frags. Andrew going to be lit heavily. Trading in some nades, trading in the weapon, just to give it to a higher health teammate that will slightly scare Flyte. They're not going to continue to speed up ramp. They slow things back down. And they start to look for the holes. Information very much gathered about a bomb site and the weapons of their opponents. And so it has become time to figure out where they end. Answer to that is going to be a ramp. They only have 40 seconds though. Time, you would have thought that they pushed up a little bit faster, but they are definitely taking out all the variables, taking all the time in the world, pushing and mollying everything off. Nifty gonna get the first frag on Andrew, but Arcade gonna trade it back, and with the massive spray downs gets 4. Now Corn will be all alone. Is gonna stop the ace for Arcade, but BHOP, they're trading rounds and they're trading armor and weapons, and they've got the AKs of their opponents. They've got their own M4s back. So we do have pause coming in once again. This time we're going to be having Flyte as the party calling for a pause. And if you are looking for an update on the other game, it is Torch versus EC, and that will be a 3-12 game in progress. Looks like Torch versus Snake's Den. It looks like Snake's Den are really just winning hard. So it is going to be a force coming in for Flyte. They are going to look to speed up ramp with their pistols. Oh, but Arcade finds the headshot through yellow. You love to see those. Corn going to trade it right on back, but Arcade finds the second to make sure that that player does not get any more. And Drew the Shrew ready on site, taking down the first. Penguin with the second. And now it's just Xcape all alone. 1 versus 3. Gets this Arcade, but Spec gonna end the round for BHOP. So now Take Flight going to be reduced back to the Stone Age themselves, reduced to pistols and reduced to just trying to shark around and find a little pick. And they are not going to find that pick on Spec or Arcade. Instead, they will lose 2 in the progress. Xcape is going to get up close, but now the bomb is loose. Arcade with the frag, taking that player down. Andrew with the frag as well, and Umar going to be the final one to be taken down for Take Flight. BHOP up on 12, now 4 rounds separating these 2 teams, but it is going to be the buy coming in for Take Flight. We do have a pause coming in as well. Let me find out who did that. So we have BHOP on the pause this time around. I imagine that they are like, all right, let's ice out a little bit. For the first frag this round, going to come in for the CT side. The first taking out Umar, but Nick X with a huge spray. Double entries, Penguin and Andrew. And the trades, they continue. Now 2 remaining for BHOP, 2 versus 3. But the bomb is going to be allowed to go down here for Take Flight. They are going to take the B-bomb site, and now it is time for BHOP to look for the retake. It is a 2v3 retake. And Korn will be the benefactor of the first frag on Spec. Going to get the second one on Arcade. Close out 9 for Take Flight. Starting to push back, starting to even things back out. BHOP, they could go for a force here. The money is okay. It's fine. We do have a pause coming in. Once again, BHOP using a pause, just making sure to keep their advantage. They want to discuss the buy, make sure they know what they're doing here. So pause should be ending up here pretty soon, and we will get right back into it. And it will be a minor buy for BHOP. They're going with pistols. We got an MP9 on Arcade, but they are just, they want to hold on to their money and make sure that they can have a full buy later rather than trying to do a sort of staggered buy. So these are interesting positions here for BHOP. We've got the player, Dooley's player boosted up on mid with Deagle backing it up. We've got pushed up for Sidewalk. And MP9 going to be playing the quick entry for players pushing onto the B-bomb site. The Dooleys are going to be rewarded with 1, and Drew the Shrew finds 1 as well. So that is a double coming in for BHOP for only 1 player. The pistols working out, and this MP9 boosted up for Arcade. Gonna take down Nifty as well. The pistols working out so well for BHOP. They can send Take Flight back to nothing. Nick X gonna take down Drew the Shrew and be traded by Spec, and now it's just Umar in the 1 versus 3. 46 seconds remaining, but does have the bomb, so options available, bomb sites available. BHOP making sure to take over the mid of the map, and it looks like they've got the read on this. Umar not going to get B for free. Is going to go for the bomb plant, and the bomb will go down. So BHOP not preventing the bomb plant, but I have a feeling this 1 versus 3 will go their way, and they set up Arcade to get the frag. That is good teamwork. So just in case you don't know, that frag on the MP9 is worth $600. The AKs would have rewarded $300. So good money sense for BHOP. They take a 13th. They take the wind back out of Take Flight's sails. They deny the momentum, so it is going to be full buys for both teams. There is not going to be a single op present on the server now. BHOP, if they win this, they reset Take Flight to the absolute Stone Age. It's going to be nothing left in the tank for them. But if Take Flight win this, then they have a very good chance to even things out. They do have to find 2 rounds here before they can really deplete the money for BHOP. BHOP have had such good buy sense for this entire game. But Nade's gonna head in. Penguin gonna be the first player to go for the fight, and is gonna take the fight to escape. But it's only gonna be rewarded with 1. The frags, there's a bit of a team kill coming in for Take Flight. But all the same, 2 players left standing versus the 3 for BHOP. Umar on low HP, and Andrew gonna take that player down. Arcade gonna end the round for BHOP, pushing them to a 14th. Take Flight now. This is the round where you either choose, do we go for OT or do we try to fight and force for the win? And it looks like we're going to see at least a minor force. We got upgraded pistols for Take Flight, but no armor whatsoever. So bought down to about $2,000, denied the armor, got a couple of nades in the tank. And it looks like they're going to just start off the usual ramp thing. Nifty taking a little bit of team damage off of that nade, a little bit of a team nade there. And Arcade just going to pick up 3 quick ones. Good spray down, but going to be traded back by Umar. Not the best trade in the world. You don't want to lose 3 players for 1, but if you're on pistols, you'll take what you can get. And Umar now going to be the next player, taken down by Andrew with Spec, ending the round with Nick X. That is going to be 15 for Take Flight, or for BHOP. Take Flight now. They have to look for overtime, and it will take 6 rounds. Do they have the fortitude left in the tank here? We will find out. The first frag going to be Andrew, not going to be allowed to push mid. This will be the position for Take Flight, but information gathered. We've got Spec in position to keep an eye out for these mid players. Push not going to be coming in though. Will be utility first, push second, fire put down. Going to try to block Take Flight, but they're going to put the smoke and push over it, but it will not go well. 3 players taken down. Only 2 for the side of BHOP. Nifty gets 1 of them, but Penguin will trade it back, and Drew the Shrew gonna end the game 16-9. Well, that was quite the game one. Definitely a good game from BHOP. Let me go ahead and thank the followers. So we had Sergunya, we had Dent, Coffeege, Tizzy, Artem, Roman, and Milagro. Thank you for the follows. We will go to a quick break now, and I will see you for map 2, which is, what did I? Ancient. Ancient will be our map 2. All right, see ya in a bit. And here we go. Pistol round game number 2, BHOP on the CT side of Take Flight's map pick Ancient. Get those channel points in if you are looking to try to spend them. This is the time to get your channel points in. The prediction will close after the pistol round completes. So Take Flight, it looks like they want to just go for the quick mid control. We got all the players coming right on out, and Spec gonna fall off of mid and just see what happens. They're gonna go very fast pistol here. Take Flight already through Donut, just gonna get right on onto this A bomb site. BHOP now calling for the rotate. They're like, all right, they're all here. The bomb will go down with no players falling. So it's a unicorn round if a round goes by with no players dying. I don't know if there's a word for a bomb plant with no players dying. First player to fall, though, will be Escape, traded by Corn. Spec and Drew the Shrew fragging as well. Corn all alone, 1 versus 3. And Penguin will find the final frag, and it will be the defuse coming in for BHOP. No kits. They just go in and they do it live. And the defuse comes in, and it will be BHOP with the pistol round once again. So we got round number 2. We did have a bomb plant, so as per usual, we do have some extra guns coming in here for the Take Flight side. We got the AK, we got the upgraded pistols, and I say upgraded pistols, that is quite the upgrade, with Nick X taking the 1 Deeg. Only going to be damage coming in against Umar and Drew the Shrew. No frags. They will just back off. They'll be like, understandable. All good, friendo. So now BHOP got a battle back from man disadvantage. But Take Flight really taking their time. They're like, all right, we got a little bit more upgrades. Corn gonna make sure to use that upgrade well, taking down Penguin. Really opening things up, but Andrew gonna even things back out. Now 3v4 for BHOP. And Arcade joining in as well. Take Flight players going down one after another, but they will look for the A bomb site once again, and it will be the bomb going down for Umar on the A bomb site. So BHOP, they have to retake once again. Retake A once again. Just be like, hey, how's it going? Andrew says, how's it going, Nifty, and takes him down. But Escape will trade it back. The Tech 9 working magically. And rewarded with a flash as well. Not going to really hit. And it will be Arcade taking down Umar. Escape with a trade, and now it's a 1v1. No kit coming in for Arcade. And the defuse, the last frag, just a little bit too late. So that will be Take Flight taking the anti-eco. So BHOP now going to be a little bit on the back foot. We have Andrew buying up once again, but it's going to be pistols and armor for the rest of the team as they look to stop the aggression of Take Flight. This push up by Spec is interesting. Going to be mollied off, not going to be allowed to hold on to that, but still in a good spot to get a cheeky player pushing through the smoke. The 5.7, great weapon at this distance, but the timing just not going to work out. 30 seconds pass and it will be all of the pushes falling back. Except for the cave. And I guess we've got some players inside of Donut. Corn going to take down one of them. Penguin going to be the first to hit the ground, but Spec will trade it back. Nick X will give the advantage back to Take Flight, and Nifty gets one as well, gets a second. And so it's just Drew the Shrew, 1 versus 4, coming in from the wrap. And the bomb is planted on A for the 3rd time. This is the most A play I've ever seen on Ancient. At least outside of my own games. No one plays A site this much, and that might be what Take Flight are relying on. Like, no one plays A this much. So if we just keep hitting it, we might get some early rounds and we might build some momentum, and it looks like they're going to be right about that. Drew the Shrew not finding anybody exiting, and so it will be Take Flight on a 2nd round, and not even a weapon to pick up for BHOP. So that's going to mean the pause coming back in once again. Or not the pause, the save coming in back once again for BHOP. Now with no rifles and no upgraded pistols. They just need to let the funds build back up. And it's going to be fighting AKs on the side of Take Flight. But they are going to keep it slow. They don't want to let anything go to chance. So they will smoke out Donut and just start methodically removing players. Penguin and Drew the Shrew finding frags in the chaos, and it will be 3 for 3 with the pistols. Umar now about to walk into Arcade, but will get the advantage, taking a 3rd frag for this round, and now Spec all alone with the USP. Umar gonna very quickly speed over to the B-bomb site with the bomb. Plenty of time left to go for this plant here against the USP. It is gonna allow Spec to pick up some equipment on the way out. So this round just got dangerous. But it is a 1v2 retake with no armor and no kit. So definitely not the best situation for Spec. Spec emerges onto the bomb site, goes for a little tap. Reno is going to find the kill onto Umar. Rewarded with a headshot, but not going to get anything else. But taking that rifle out of one opponent's hands is extremely valuable. Have a little tap fight in mid. And with no armor to lose, that is an extremely valuable save there for Spec. We will have a pause on the side of Take Flight. It is a technical timeout, so I wonder if there is a player having a little latency issue, or doesn't look like there's a latency issue. I don't know what the timeout is for. I do see Corn hasn't bought up. I'm not sure if Corn is lagged out or what is quite going on. Okay, we got the pause. Nope, pause is paused again. All right, we're gonna just Well, I wonder what could be the issue. All right. I do see that Take Flight have unpaused the game, so we should be getting right on back into it. Just a quick little tech pause, just keeping things all working, all flowing, all good. All right, I don't see that the pause came back in. It looks like things should be unpausing pretty soon. At least hopefully. Yeah, I'm not seeing any further pauses in the Discord, so I don't know what's going on with this pause. Best I can say is that there was an issue, they thought they fixed it, and they broke it again. I see that pause time still looks the same on the Discord, so I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. All right, we got an unpause. We are ready to go. Let's get into it. So it's going to be a full buy for both of these teams, though a little bit of an economical pick up for Drew the Shrew with the FAMAS. Take Flight, after one round of planting on B, they want to head right back to A, and BHOP are not watching it. Spec is going to hear these players coming in and is going to at least tag down one of them. Nick X hits the ground, but now Donut very carefully watched, and Umar will trade that frag back. A Penguin comes in through the smoke, will be rewarded with a kill on X-Tape, and Andrew on the rotate will take down Umar. So it is a 4v2 retake now on the side of BHOP. These players are very entrenched. We got one on big box. Korn gonna get the first, traded back with a fire for Andrew. And Nifty waiting by Temple to stop the diffuser will get a successful stop there. Penguin has the kit, is just gonna start the defuse, and Arcade defends his teammate, and BHOP will win the round. And that will bring up some question marks for Take Flight. They have enough money where they could buy some Galils. Nifty is pretty loaded, so there could be rifles coming into this round, but it is definitely going to be awkward for the rest of the team. And Nifty is going to go for the op with the rest of the team on pistols. Well, it's a risky move, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off. We're going to just check out Nifty in this op. Looks like we'll get a boost up by B, so maybe BHOP won't be expecting this. Get the opening pick. And the great grenades go in, but there is no one for Nifty to frag here. I misspeak. We got Andrew just moving back and forth. Arcade, though, pushes out, is rewarded with a frag for his effort. And that will give BHOP an even bigger advantage on this round. Again, against the pistols and the op. Bomb also been left behind in doors or on ramp for Take Flight. So they are going to have to go and look for that if they want to come back into this round. They are going to use this clock. They are going to use and use and use this clock. And Penguin gonna use Donut and take down Nifty and Nick-X. That is the op falling out of the hands of Take Flight. They have picked the bomb back up. Penguin does get a third onto Xcape. And Arcade will end things for BHOP, taking down Umar, evening things back out at 3 per side. And the op now going to go into the hands of, I would guess, Andrew. And I think I'm correct. Andrew is the opper for BHOP. Rifle's going to be coming back in for Take Flight. So op Gambit not paying off for them. Very unfortunate to gamble that and not be rewarded. We're going to see a big battle in mid. Penguin with the spray down, taking down 2. And Take Flight are stunned. What do they do from here? You don't lose 2 players that early into the round. It is going to be a rough round now for Take Flight. No op. And still yet to really find any other appreciable damage. And low on utility as well. Nifty, the only one, is going to get the kill onto Arcade, though. Pushes in through Cave and is rewarded with another, evening things back out. So I guess that's how they do it. They find the entries. You get caught with a nade in your hand, it doesn't matter if you got the double entry, you're dead. So Take Flight, they take the little bit of control and they take it over to the B bomb site. BHOP already starting to get over here, getting ready for the retake. Bomb goes down and it's a 3v3. No quick opening frag though. Spec looking to come in through main. Penguin does get 1 but will be traded, so going for the 2v2. Spec with 1 as well. With the trade coming in for Nick-X, and now it is a 1v1. BHOP back just gonna stick the defuse and survive and get the op for their troubles. So that is gonna be BHOP. 1 player survives per side, but so it's an expensive round to be sure. But expensive wins are better than expensive losses. Korn now the only player on Take Flight going to come in with a rifle. There will be a primary for Nick-X, but the rest of the team going to be on pistols and be sprayed down by Spec with the triple. Penguin with a teammate backup takes down Umar, and now it's just all up to Nifty alone with the Tech 9. And BHOP are not going to drop a single player. They win the round. And they move their goalpost. They move up to 5. And we have yet another pause. So this will be Take Flight pausing. Another tech pause. I don't know what's going on for them. But hopefully it gets resolved pretty quickly here. Yeah, I don't know what the heck is going on here. A little bit of a longer pause coming in. I guess we could play Judge the Knife while players have their knives hanging out. So let's go back and look at the knives. So we got a Black Lamb for Andrew, Butterfly Knife, always good, always good. Another Black Lamb coming in for Arcade, Butterfly Knife, nice, nice. Got a classic knife here for spec. Classy, classic, good. We got a marble fade Bowie knife. Now, marble fade can have some really good patterns, but it's definitely not one of my favorites. I like the classic fade better. Bowie knife, though, nice. Good stuff. Pause will be ending here, and we will have full buys for both teams. So Take Flight looking to try to shore things up. But they are going to have to chew through quite the bank of BHOP here. At least early on, they're not going to find anybody. No damage coming in. Mid going to just be smoked off. Take Flight just don't want to deal with it. They want to be allowed to rotate around the map as they please. And we have an interesting spot here for BHOP. 2 players in Temple. Oh, the spray doing some serious damage onto Corn, but no frags. So it looks like Take Flight will take their cake over to A site, and Spec will be the one to fall. Temple will be mollied off, and BHOP, they are going to have to just go for the retake. It's going to be a 4v5 retake. Drew the Shrew, though, knocks bomb loose, takes Corn down. The weakened player removed. The bomb will be picked back up and will be likely going down here for Take Flight. So 4v4 retake, the name of the game for BHOP. We've got plenty of players at their disposal. Penguin about to meet Xcape in main. Nifty taking down Drew the Shrew. Nick X with 1, Xcape with a frag as well, and Andrew now all alone, just looking to hold on to the op. But Nifty gonna walk into this op, looking to try and stop the save. Yeah, they're all really hunting after Andrew, and Umar finally gonna take him down. But no op gonna go into the hands of Take Flight. It's just gonna be, hey, you lose that op. BHOP, though, plenty of money, all set to buy another one. So now only 1 round separates these teams once more, but is in the opposite direction of how it was earlier. Still plenty of time left to play on this first half here for Take Flight. Plenty of time to find the T-side rounds they so need. And it looks like instead of A, they will group up towards B. And they will start looking for this execute early. The nades will just head in. That will call all of the dinner bells for BHOP. But we're going to have another plant with no players dying. Does that have a name? It's like a unicorn, but different. Bomb goes down for the 5v5 retake. And it's just pure chaos. Nick X and Corn find kills. Spec trades one back. And Spec gonna maybe take down Cape through the bomb block. But it will be the save called up. They decide to just exit. Nifty does get 1 on the exit. And it's gonna be the rest of the players just leaving. And you have to leave this bomb site early. This Take Flight so easily demonstrate 2 players going down. Umar, the only one allowed to live. But the rounds evened out for Take Flight. And we do have another pause. So let's see what type of pause we have now. It is BHOP calling for a tactical timeout. All right, so I'm going to take a quick 30-second break to go get some water. And as we head into round number 11, it's going to be pistols coming in for most of BHOP. They saved a couple of weapons from the previous round, but that is all they're going to be taking into this one. We may see a meeting. Drew the Shrew and Arcade push out of cave, but they're not going to see anybody. Beck, though, does get the kill on X-Cape. And Korn evens things back out onto Arcade, but Drew the Shrew trades, takes down Korn. And suddenly this pistol round looks really good for Take Flight. It looks really good for BHOP. Take Flight, they take up positions on their favorite site of A. It is going to be a 4v3 retake. We have players coming in from all angles here, with the first frag going to Spec coming in from Donut. So that makes this retake look really good. Umar tagged down and eliminated by Andrew. And now it's just Nick X all alone to try to stop this defuse. Not going to manage it. Spec with the frag. And BHOP pick up round number 6 on their CT side. BHOP just looking extremely hot right now. That is going to be pistols once again for Take Flight. We got the Tech 9s, a terrorist side classic, and the Deagle for those that can wield its power. A deadly and formidable weapon and a very fast rush onto B, but Spec gets the dunk onto Korn. X-Cape does trade one back. Arcade with the frag and Spec with the spray down. Gonna take down the remaining players and win the round for BHOP. A 4K for Spec. Just a fantastic spray down, a fantastic round. And we move along, and we move up to Take Flight on the taking rifles. I don't know if they're going to be happy remaining on 5. I think they would love to win just a couple more rounds, but they're getting hugely tagged down. The fire and the wall bangs doing massive damage on Umar and a fairly nasty amount to Korn as well. But they will look to come into Donut once again, or maybe look for a mid play, but Arcade and Andrew are already taking down one apiece. Nifty with the trade. Korn lit down to 12 damage. This push is looking so just done for Take Flight. Drew the Shrew with another frag, another 2. Korn gonna be hanging on by a thread, takes down Arcade. Now it's a 3v1, but the bomb not gonna be available to Korn. So all you can do at this point is save, and it is a long time to save. 50 seconds, more than enough time for BHOP to sweep this map. So we have a nice quiet 30 seconds. So what should we do for our nice quiet 30 seconds? I think the answer is get the kill for Drew the Shrew. I'd say that's pretty good. You know, there'll be pistols coming the way of Take Flight. They have 2 rounds left in the half. So they're going to save this one and go for the next one and hope for 6 on their T side. But hey, I could be caster cursing it. We could see Take Flight with the next 2 rounds very quickly, just jumping right back into this half. If they don't find it, BHOP going to be extremely happy, extremely comfortable on 10 rounds. 3 players stacked on this B bomb site, but Take Flight, they like the A bomb site, even on pistols. They really, really like the A bomb site. As I say that, they start heading in through Donut. Corn, though, first one hit the ground. Spec with another 2 spray down. Nick X does manage to trade it back, but the bomb is now loose on A site. And this round looks like a foregone conclusion for BHOP. They likely are going to take their 9th here. 2-man advantage, take flight on pistols, no bomb available to them. There are the Deegs here for take flight, so... Oh, good. Yes, you get the Phase Astralis Pain craft. Classic. Let's see if it manages to get some kills, and the answer is no, it does not. Penguin takes down Nifty, and Drew the Shrew will be the final kill here onto Nikax. And that will put us into the final round of this first half. So it's going to be classic mid times Nifty going to take some very early heavy damage here. And Penguin with the crazy push is like, hey, I know you guys like A. You know what? What if I go A too? But take flight. They are looking haggard and lost. They are not looking good coming into this round. This could very quickly become a 10th round for BHOP. They're just looking to see, can they get one more? They've got rifles. But the utility is looking rough. Only a few nades left. Meanwhile, BHOP sit on a mountain of nades remaining. They can just flash. They've got at least enough flashes to end this round without losing a player. And Drew the Shrew pushes up on ramp and takes down 2. Arcade, who takes down the 2 in the temple, and BHOP push us to a 10th round. Such a good CT side. Take flight, looking terrible on their map choice. It looks like we will be getting into the second half here very quickly, so not going to be able to do much of anything. Just going to get right into it. It's off to the pistols. No upgraded pistols for BHOP. They just take their Glocks and head to the B bomb site in a big hurry. In that hurry, haste makes waste. Cape takes down 2. Spec will trade it back, and Penguin will take down Corn to even things out, but the health is in no way even. We have Nifty on the flank. Umar is going to take down Spec, but Andrew with the double prompts the rotation out of BHOP. Penguin gonna continue to take the bomb towards A. Andrew just gonna hold off Nifty. And does manage to take him down with the headshot. Glock doing Glock things. BHOP take the pistol. Round number 11 for them. Putting them in extremely strong position. A, we get the UMP out of Arcade. We got the MAC-10 out of Drew the Shrew. BHOP looking to do things quick. They want to speedrun this and get themselves back to ECL. So it is going to be rifles at elbow and just looking for mid. I love this. We've got just 4 players for take flight, all hanging out in mid, with Umar all alone on the A bomb site. So we'll see if BHOP find this out, or if we have a nice little unicorn round coming in again. BHOP decide to take an ounce of caution against the mid stack and start their aggression on B, but the push is going to come in. The Penguin is going to take that spray and get 3. Corn to trade it back, but that is going to pretty much just give BHOP this round. And Penguin going to feel really good with those 3 frags. Corn just wanting to save this Galil. Drew farming up an extra $600, and Corn taking a double on the round and just trying to hold on to this Galil. There are 3 players here to stop you. And Arcade will be the one to do it. He uses the UMP as well. So again, that is another $600 in the pocket. And then a rifle picked up. This is such good money management. BHOP just exerting so much force here. Really making things difficult for Take Flight. The rifles are going to come in. The full buy going to come in for this round. And we'll see if Take Flight can stop this momentum. And so with the bomb, or with the rifles out, the pace for BHOP is going to slow down. And the donut watch, Nifty, going to find 2 right off the bat. Does make things pretty awkward for BHOP. But there are 2 players on the A bomb site. Nick X, though, good for 1 frag. Gonna take down Andrew. And now put BHOP into the 2v5. This is the back foot they haven't really felt on this map. Nifty pushing out. Gonna find 1 with Nick X on the other frag. Very good round for Take Flight. Really good way to start to build a little bit back, but BHOP still on a very comfortable cushion. Comfortable spot. They are going to go for a force buy on this round. They want to make sure Take Flight not going to be allowed to build up too much of an economy, and they will take Take Flight's strategy and just start to look for A real quick. So we got all players heading out of A main, and Nifty going to be the one to defend against this. Going to be taken down though. Is going to call this out, so Take Flight gonna know what's going on. And Nick X, the next one to defend, but only good for 1. An Arcade, crazy, pushing through the molly, takes down another. It's a 3v2. Inspect to make sure there's no rotate in through Temple. Take Flight get taken apart by BHOP. Systematically eliminated. Target after target removed. They push to their 13th round. Take Flight, all they can do is force. They have to stop the momentum. So it is going to be pistols coming in for Take Flight with a rifle on Umar, and Nick X with the MP9, and Umar using that rifle to good effect. Escape finding a kill as well. But at least Nick X will be taken down. So it'll be a 3v4 now for BHOP. A good shift of positions for Take Flight. Getting the pushes in, getting a little bit of aggression, and BHOP managed to push over the A bomb site. Nifty does get Drew the Shrew, but Spec will trade it back. So it's going to be a 3v2 retake. Corrin making it a 3v1. A good, very good possibility to retake then. Take Flyte. They back things off and they just start to carefully move on in. I like positions, but Penguin, good for one. So two will survive and take Flyte. They get a defuse and they get to start pushing things back the other direction. A little bit of a pause coming in here. Who called that pause? It will be BHOP with the pause. And the round will start off once again, and we will have BHOP on 13 versus Take Flyte on 7. And it'll be the fourth round coming in for BHOP, and they are changing up the pace to extremely fast. NickX with the first frag. Nifty and Pit with one as well. The speed completely shut down by Take Flyte. All 5 players surviving. That round was so short. We had the pause. BHOP were like, let's go fast. And Take Flyte were like, cool story, bro. And then the round was over. Now we're going to have pistols for BHOP. And their comfortable cushion is getting slightly less comfortable. A little bit of the filling falling out of that pillow. And Umar gonna open things up. Corrin with a frag as well. Umar with a second. Just completely shutting down the ramp push. So the pistols, all right, dealt with. 2 rounds in a row. Done. Now we get to the real stuff. BHOP, maybe not quite enough for them to be truly comfortable on their buy. No, okay, just taking a second to buy it up. But they are gonna go for Spy. They've got some Galils and not as much utility as they might otherwise like. They are going to put the nades down to try to stop the mid aggression. Just really making sure to use that utility, but Spec going to be boosted up and get the headshot on NickX. Take Flyte, these pushes not being rewarded. Drew the Shrew ready for it. Takes down Corrin as well. Escape going to be the third to fall. Kills going the way of all of the BHOP players. Nifty as well. The pushes, Take Flyte try to change up the speed on BHOP, and they are torn to shreds. So now it's going to be Umar having to go for the 1v4 retake. Plenty of money in the pockets of Take Flyte, which is good because they are going to need every dollar they can get. They have been very good at picking up weapons and saving weapons the past couple of rounds. Not dying, not having to pay any extra. Umar dies on the attempt. Going to be taken down by Drew the Shrew, and BHOP get to 14. But they are going to have to battle for these next 2 rounds. Take Flyte with plenty of money. They do have 2 rounds worth of buys left in the tank. Or at least they have this round. They can definitely go for the win. And the buys will be good for Nifty, at least with the first 2 frags. Drew the Shrew is going to take down Nick X, but Nifty will get a third and trade back Drew the Shrew. And now the pace for BHOP set once again. Take flight. They fly over and they take the frags. Smoke now all that separates the players in Donut. And Andrew fires first, but no frag gonna happen. Umar now coming in for the support, and Arcade gonna be taken down. Now the bomb is loose, and there is less than a minute left. So Andrew now just looking to take some money out of the hands of Take Flight, looking for some kills. Gonna try to find some players watching the bomb, but everybody so far back. I'm gonna let Andrew just be surrounded, but Andrew's not surrounded. Only good for 1. I was hoping it was going to be those, I'm not trapped in here with you, you're trapped in here with me, but it wasn't quite that. And so we are going to have yet another pause coming in here for BHOP. Probably a, all right, what are our buys looking like? What's our money looking like? What do we think Take Flight's money is looking like? Because I don't think they can really expect where Take Flight's money is at. So a couple of rifles coming in the hands of Arcade and Drew the Shrew. It looks like BHOP want to go and just keep pushing, keep the pressure on this game. It's going to be tough. The Take Flight full buy is definitely going to keep things spicy. So it looks like BHOP start their lives this round trying to go for the B hit. Will they go for a cheeky boost? No, they're just gonna all speed up ramp, and the first player here is Xcape, and the Xcape will be the first to fall. Corn will trade it back and take down 2. Arcade takes down 2 on the refrag, and it's just a 2v3 now. Very good entrying for BHOP. But Nick X is on the scene, and so is Nifty. They have to go for this retake. There is no other option. Nifty with a dunk onto Arcade. And the smoke goes down, and Nifty is just going to stick this. And is going to be allowed to defuse it. We have to not stop the defuse. Spec will get the vengeance kills. But Take Flight, they're going to be happy to just stop BHOP from getting to match point. So now, once again, we have the op in the hands of Umar. Take Flight, they need to just, I mean, the only option is to win the next 5 rounds. They can't let BHOP take anything. The defense is not looking at a bomb site. Have BHOP just completely called this out? Only Arcade is hanging out towards Temple on the other bomb site. Nifty will get the opening frag of the round. There will be more BHOP taking some heavy advantages, but Andrew trading it back. Now it's a 2v2. Bomb is loose though. And Take Flight, they lick their wounds. Nifty does take down Arcade. And so now it's just Andrew looking to pick up the pieces for BHOP. 2 players left, looking towards Donut, but players have moved out. They're in CT spawn, they're ready. 45 seconds left. Andrew's gonna have to make a move. I think the only possible move is to just go for the plant. I don't think there's enough time to try to rotate. Andrew, you'd have to rotate through Donut through mid, and BHOP have that watched, but bomb will be picked up. Andrew is going to get a frag. Nifty going to win the round, though, for Take Flight. So Take Flight, they are starting to show some signs of life. They do have money, but they're not going to have the best buy. We've got a FAMAS, we've got an MP9, and they are out of money after this. So, again, there's no other option than perfect CT side play. Nick starts things off. Nifty with the frag as well. Spec only finding one back. And the op for Umar going to take down Penguin. So BHOP, they go for another A hit and does not work out at all. Nifty with a second. And now once again, Andrew, last player standing, has to pick up the pieces, has to pick up the teammates. Otherwise, it could be Take Flight very quickly evening things out. I think BHOP, if they lose this, they're just going to save it. Op, ready and waiting, does miss the first shot, and Andrew getting a kill because of it. Every weapon taken down is money that BHOP doesn't have to deal with in future rounds. The time going to get short real quick here. Umar missing another one, taking heavy damage. As the remaining players for Take Flight, they work to bottle in the remaining terrorist. And Umar finally with the op. Second kill of the round. Take Flight on 13. BHOP, they are not going to slow down. No save here. It is buys all the day, all the time. And the nade damage coming through super heavy. Spec down on 26. Drew the Shrew taking some. They can still battle back in. They haven't lost any players. And Umar gonna open things up with the op taking down Arcade and Penguin. The players on ramp just removed. We now have 3 left to try to pick up these pieces. They are looking to end on B. But it will be a rough push. They have it will be a 3v3 site take. 2 coming in for the rotate. But the op, the guns, they are all ready. The flash comes in, the shot rings out. And the second shot does get the frag. Umar with the second. Andrew finding the only kill for BHOP. And Escape gonna keep it to 1. And now BHOP have lost a few in a row. They've got the round loss bonus built up, and they're just going buy after buy. Will it be bye Ancient? Or will this be the end of Take Flight? 14-14, very close scoreline, very stressful. The money for Take Flight, I keep harping on it, but BHOP are doing damage. They are keeping guns out of the hands of Take Flight. I like the AUG buy from Nick X, always good for just holding down an angle and being like, all right, no one sneaks past here. I got the scope. I can see better. It's good. But BHOP, they are definitely taking things differently. They are not going for any sort of a fast aggression. They've got 2 players to contend with on A and 3 on B. They could try to cut the map in half, but no, they go for Donut. Nuke now pushed out. But no frags coming of it, only chip damage. BHOP, they take that as their cue to try something different. And Bomb moves over towards Temple, but Umar ready for the main player, Andrew taken down. And then Escape ready in Temple as well. Gonna be good for 1. Penguin with the double. Switching weapons is faster than reloading. BHOP, they're making magic of this round. Spec takes down 2. Now it's a 2v1. Nifty all alone. Spots out the player coming in from red, and that means that the bomb will speed over towards a bomb site. Enough time left to plant. Just barely. And the op is picked up, and so now Nifty has to clutch it. Looking for the 1v2, spots out the op, gonna be missing. And the op gonna be the end to this round. BHOP pick up 15. They are on map and match point. So we do have another pause coming in. Let's see if we've got the overtime this game. Gosh, if Grinning Goblin predicted 10 times overtime, I'm actually going to be upset. But honestly, that would just be impressive to get to that many overtimes. Like, come on now. And so, take Flyte now. The ones with a very disadvantaged buy. They've got a couple rifles, but pistols in the hands of Korn and Nuke. This could be it. This could be the end of Take Flyte's ECL run. Nifty gonna do whatever it takes though. Gets the opening frag. Nuke, oh, this is a good spot to search this out. Yes, it is gonna be spotted out, and Spec will even things back out. The pistol's gonna come in, but Andrew gonna take the first one down. Escape to trade it back and get a second. Now 2v3 for BHOP. And the bomb is loose. And it will be time for the aggression to come in. Temple, the push up for Take Flyte. They want to make sure there's no avenue back in, but back gonna get the first. Caught with a nade out by Cape. And now it's a 2v1. Bomb gonna be picked up as well. 45 seconds left on the round. This Penguin goes around the entire world. Take Flyte, they still think this is gonna end B. So it is looking like Penguin will get the plant and have to go for the 1v2 clutch. We'll have all the time in the world to pick a plant spot. Both of these players coming in from mid now. It's going to be looking like they just hop in by donut. Nifty on 22 HP and Escape lit as well down to 70. But it looks like they know something. They know Penguin's big box, but found out, and Nifty with the frag. And it's going to be overtime. Overtime, 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 overtime. If this halftime takes more than a minute, I am going to try to run a quick ad to try to turn off the pre-rolls. And yeah, it looks like I have enough time. I'm running that ad. So you will see. Wow. Just so much wow. I think this is the first overtime I've gotten for the ECL playoffs. I think every other game has either gone 16-14 or very clearly one side. So I guess we'll see where this one goes. Overtime, always always a fun time. So yeah, how's it going? Who's got CS2 access? Who's enjoying the jumping around? I wonder what kind of a conversation BHOP are having. To have things go that way is, there's going to be some angry words coming in. Okay, I think it's time for me to use the restroom really quick because this halftime is taken. I don't know if I have time for the bathroom. Nice double run boost attempt. Well, there's the run boost. Nice. I'd love to see it. All right, as the scores pop into chat, it looks like it will be time to start the first overtime. So let's see if they can find it. Who's they? I guess we'll find out. BHOP going to be starting off this first overtime on the T side. Take Flyte on the CT side. Going to be the usual red smoke, but BHOP, they're just like, nah, fast A, go. Pace, set. Go, 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 go. Go. Drew the shrew with the opening frag. Bomb goes down. Now Take Flyte looking for the 5v4 retake. That's such a fast attack. That big box is not as big as you think it is, but Andrew gonna make sure Nifty not allowed to kill the big box player. With a second off shot, a good flick while flashed. Ape finds the only kill for Take Flyte on the round. BHOP taking an extremely fast first overtime round. I don't even know what to say. I blinked and it was over. Things happened, but just... that wasn't bowling. That was setting up some dice on your desk and flicking it over. Nifty, though, with the aggressive push, rewarded with 2. But that is all. Although heavy damage on Arcade and Andrew, they are not going to be allowed to just come back to A for free. You get out of my A bomb site and you stay out. You stay the heck out of my A bomb site. We're not letting that happen twice in a row. Such a good aggressive push. And Spec going to be taken down as well. So now there are no full health players on BHOP. And Xcape does locate the wounded members of BHOP and takes them down. So it will be 1 round per side on this first half of this first overtime, which means everybody gets to keep their weapons, and we are going to have full buys all day. That's how the overtime way. Oh, I love this. Aggressive push down mid. Nifty going to be rewarded with 1 for this push. BHOP now left to pick up the pieces. Umar just taking the very far back approach to watching a bomb site, all ready to rotate, going, okay, they're probably not gonna go for A twice, right? Right, okay, good. So the mid will be flashed out. Andrew coming in elbow takes down Nifty, making sure that 1 frag will be it for this round, putting it into a 4v4. But now they slow things down. Just looking for positioning. It will be 2 players on the B bomb site that will be challenging this bomb site take for BHOP. And Umar rotates in. Korn in position to stop the players, and we'll get 1 for his troubles. Penguin to trade it back. Now Xcape on site takes down the first. Umar with 1 as well, and Umar with a second. Take Flyte, taking it 2 rounds on their CT side. Once again, this is Take Flyte's map pick. So Take Flyte looking to take this map, looking in good shape as we start up the second half of our first overtime. I gotta say, I really, really like the 12,500. Definitely works better than 10,000 for overtime. I don't know. I feel like there is value in each one. 10,000 definitely gives you that chance where if you have a lot of trouble, you end up with a 3rd round of your half of overtime that you don't get to really play on. Maybe that's just, you know, you want to try and stop that opportunity. Okay, so we got the big split and we got a big push coming in. Penguin says, hey, I know what we did and you might try that, and I'm going to make sure I don't let you do that. So that will lead to Take Flyte backing off of A main, but Bomb was not there. So at the very least, they lost a player, but they get to hold on to Bomb and most of their utility. Op not playing there now either. BHOP taking up extremely defensive positions. Only have Drew the Shrew that is pushed up here towards Temple. Or Cave. Okay, is Nifty gonna find something? Yep, gonna take out the Offer and take down Penguin as well. Double kill on the A bomb site. Nifty going crazy, but will be shut down by Spec. But now that leaves B bomb site more open, and Nikex will exploit that, taking down Arcade. This round they had the 5v4, but it will be Take Flight likely taking this round 2v1. Spec on 7 HP and Nikex with the frag. Take Flight taken 18th. So either we're getting more overtime or Take Flight are going to take this map. So we got the weapons all set for BHOP, all set for Take Flight, all ready to go. And it will be the Take Flight Classic Rush A. You gotta love it. Andrew with the first, but only good for one. Umar trades it back instantly, and nades, the utility we put right down. Spec taking down Umar. Might open this back up for BHOP, and Arcade finds a kill as well. Now it's a 2v4. And Corn is holding on to the bomb, is going to go for the plant though. And Drew the Shrew going to deny it. Now just Nifty all alone with his op. BHOP just looking to bottle up this player, but Arcade going to be taken down. Penguin going to avenge the teammate and finish the round. And BHOP, they look for another overtime. BHOP are not done with Ancient yet. I gotta say, I really like the A pushes. They never work out when I try them. But, yeah. BHOP, they are looking strong to bring us to a second overtime. Umar, though, getting the kill. 3v2, Nifty on 6 HP. Bomb loose in the caboose. And Umar takes down Andrew, but the bomb, they still need to find it. Arcade hears this loud and clear, knows where the player is. Is not going to be flashed out either, but will be taken down by the op. Now it's just Drew the Shrew, 1 versus 2, but 25 seconds could use this clock well. Players coming from both directions. Oh, using cover in such a good way, Drew the Shrew, but is going to be taken down by Umar. And so we're going to go into overtime too. Wait, no. Take Flight. Take it. It's 1917. We're going to map number 3. I might be a little bit tired. All right. So, wow. Well, not double overtime, but still. Thank you for the follows. We had B Monstric, Shitsume, Seaman, Gichi, Joven, Jack, Kremalingading, Lucas, Avangar, maybe not, Garno, Semnome, Sugar, Navi, and Zimmy. Thank you all for the follows. I really appreciate it. We are going to go to a break while we wait for map number 3. And I'm going to get up and just try to not use my voice too much here. We'll get to the next game soon. So we will have BHOP getting the choice of side here for Nuke, and they will pick up CT side. So if you weren't here last night to watch BHOP versus No Impact, it was crushing. BHOP's, it was No Impact's map pick of Nuke. BHOP went 16-1. So we'll see what they do against Take Flyte. Very quiet pistol round starting us off here. We have the dualies coming in for Spec and Drew the Shrew, and upgraded pistol P250 for Umar. But it will be just some nades being thrown in, and a push onto ramp where 2 CTs will fall and 1 T will fall. So BHOP now on the back foot on their CT pistol. And it will be Korn getting the bomb down on the lower bomb site. So a very good start for Take Flyte, but the retake could still come in. It is a 3v4. Now it's a 2v4. Umar making it a 1v4. Andrew now the lone player left standing, not going to take anything. And Take Flyte, losing 1 player, will take the pistol. Take Flyte taking the early advantage and are going to go fast. Oh my goodness, 4 MAC-10s and a Galil. They are going to put their foot on the gas pedal and just floor it. And they will floor it right onto the upper bomb site, going in through Squeaky. Not going to give BHOP a chance to respond at all. Nifty with the opening frag. And they are going to make major money off of this too. Xcape and Nick X with frags as well. Now it's just Arcade and Drew the Shrew looking for a 2v5. But there have been so many frags for $600 a pop. Xcape was the only rifle frag. Just a monster round for Take Flyte. And the buys for BHOP mean that they're going to be way on the back foot here for their CT side. Just extremely good moves here for Take Flyte. Arcade is going to remove Umar, but Korn will trade it back. And I'll say that that is a more valuable frag to Korn than it was to Arcade. And the bomb will tick on down. And Take Flyte will take a second. Drew the Shrew does manage to survive with the steel armor. So maybe BHOP weren't expecting the pace. But Take Flyte have had some pretty amazing pace changes. Just going, all right, that was good. Foot on the gas. Go. It's going to be a full saver coming in for BHOP. Well, mostly full saver. But Nick X going to get the opener. MAC-10 once again making $600 lovely dollars. And Umar joining in the party as well. Nick X. Ah, what a wall bang. What a fun little wall bang. Nick X with one more, and Andrew managing to take at least one player down, but that will be all that they get. Now we have round number 4. BHOP gonna have the full buy, the full suite of equipment. Nifty and Umar are going to hang on to these MAC-10s. Just going to try to farm up all of the money that they can. So it's going to be quick aggression out through Squeaky into vent. and not caught. Wow. The movement was just perfect there. Every nade just made it right down. Andrew gonna be shoved away from hell, and Korn gonna take down Drew the Shrew. They're just take flight. They take no breaks and just push. And Nick X gonna get the bomb down once again. Looking like a possible 4 here, but Arcade with the doubles up. That is all that will happen. Take flight now. 3 versus 1, and Andrew just gonna save this op. Try to hold on to the armor. And that will be it. BHOP not looking happy here. So it looks like we're going to be back on pistols and armor, maybe some upgraded pistols once again for BHOP as they save up. They're going to be on full round loss bonus, so it'll be trading back and forth for buys versus saves. But you're on C2 side of Nuke, BHOP. It's time to wake up and find something. Umar though going to take down Spec, this op. Squeaky, just not a good spot for BHOP. Now they are on their pistols, so even if they don't take this, it's not a huge investment, and they're just looking to find maybe a frag, take some guns in the next round. Penguin probably got heard by that Molotov, so take flight, gonna take note. But they're really slowing down the pace of this round. They're like, all right, we can't keep doing the same thing, right? They'll catch it eventually, right? So far, take flight still with the advantage, but the time is the biggest enemy. Drew the Shrew mollied off of Hut. Penguin does get one, and that's going to be all she wrote for BHOP. All of their players removed. Andrew with the second. The op doing some work. Now this op off to save. So we got the saved op, a little bit of a peek. Oh, will it be the frag though? No, Nick X will not get the frag, but it will be nifty, and it will be 5 picked up for take flight on their T side. This is painful coming in for BHOP. They were so close on Ancient to going to this on Nuke. And they had such a good CT side last night. Their nerves must be shaken. They will try to keep the aggression off the upper bomb site. Take flight really taking that upper bomb site well, but BHOP want to try to prevent that. They're still hanging out towards lobby. Nifty though, already pushed way up. Oh, this could be super dangerous. They're looking the direction of Arcade, but Arcade is the one that gets the frag instead. So now BHOP finally with the man advantage. Is going to look to try to find that first round and get on the board. Drew the Shrew finds one, will be traded back by Cape. And the Molly going to be put down for Hell to stop any trades. These are the remaining 3 players, and they're all watching Hell. Just mollying ahead of themselves. And BHOP have to be more than aware of this, but Umar will take down Andrew, just peeking barely into the scope. Still a 3v3. Take Flight need to take the bomb somewhere. And the answer to that will be the A-bomb site. Penguin, though, quick on the first, but Korn and Umar even things back out and take the advantage. Korn on 2 HP. And it will be Spec now, looking to just find something. Gonna come up through vent. Not sure if they were spotted, but even so, the ladder will have been heard, and now all Spec can do is go for the save. No kit in hand. Just making noise, maybe trying to attract a player down in the lower areas, but Take Flight more than wise to it. So it will be Take Flight taking a 6th. BHOP looking down the barrel, staring down the barrel of relegation. They need to get something. They need to get something rolling here. Otherwise, well, they'll be headed back to advanced. And the first player to take this aggression is going to be Spec. One headshot later is all that's going to be found. Nifty with the refrag. And Drew the Shrew heavily lit. So now it is the pistols to fight back against the rifles of Take Flight. But just being so extremely careful, not giving anything away for free. Take Flight, they are really looking to just take this map. Oh, we might see someone caught inside of radio. The answer will be Andrew caught, but Penguin on the wrap gets 2. And now Take Flight on the pistol. They have the best chance at a round yet. Korn, the only one remaining, is going to pick up the bomb and tag down Penguin. So it is just a 1v1 Op versus AK. Drew the Shrew and Korn in a battle. And Korn goes for the tap. Drew the Shrew misses the first, but will take the second. BHOP on the board on round number 7. They finally got it. And they're here. They're here to fight. They're here to keep going. They don't want to get relegated down to advanced. But one of these teams has to. At the end of tonight, one of these teams is going to advance and one is going to ECL. And is going to get to enjoy that first season of ECL of Counter-Strike 2. So this will be another full buy, except for Nick X, who has the MAC-10. Gonna rush right in Squeaky and be rewarded with a frag on Arcade and a second on Spec. The aggression just completely taking BHOP by surprise. $1,200 reward. And BHOP are just knocked out of this round. Take Flight showing a masterclass on their T side. So now it's just hoping to say they can hold on to their weapons as take flight hunt. Oh, drew the shrew in good position, but the bomb just slightly too big. Not going to be saving that M4 even. That is heartbreaking. And that is going to be BHOP now with a 6-round deficit on their CT side, the better side for Nuke. Just saving on pistols once again. But Penguin, hit in the face by the Molotov, is going to take that rage, exert it on Nick X. The headshot, just rushing in through radio. So now BHOP finally with an advantage. They do so well on pistols. It is kind of crazy, I gotta say. They will rush past and not check Mini, Andrew, and Spec, picking up even more frags. The Deagle working out. And the op for Umar hits one but misses the next. But still will take down Spec and Arcade. One bullet in the chamber. And Andrew comes out on top. So now 2v1 Corn with the bomb, but with 25 seconds. Spotted heading down vent. Can BHOP stop them? Can they take something back? And yes, Andrew with the frag. Finally giving BHOP some signs of life on their CT side. The defuse gonna come through, and Penguin with an AK for their troubles. But unfortunately, the MAC-10 has been making all sorts of money for Take Flight. So the momentum is not going to be turned off here. Take Flight has money to keep going, even if they lose another round. They're going to be all set. So it's going to be the outside start. The smoke's put down. Very quick aggression coming in. But the Molly is also there. So smoke wall not going to be as effective as advertised. So Nifty comes in on the other side of it and finds Spec and Hut. Rewarded with a frag. Umar and Andrew lock eyes, and Andrew gets tagged. Nifty continuing push around BHOP. Drew the Shrew putting them on the board for this round, but it is a 2v4. BHOP, they start to battle back, but Nick X and Korn say, nope, we're taking an 8th. Take Flight going. We saw how you started speedrunning Ancient. We're going to try it on Nuke. The save happening. X-Cape with the 2 sprayed down. Nick X with 1, but Penguin battles it back and takes down 2. Cape lit down to 37. BHOP giving themselves at least a chance. Take Flight, head down vent in response. And it will be the bomb going down, and it will be BHOP now looking for the 2v3 retake. No kits in hand. This was a save round. So they might just choose to walk away and hang out for exits. No, Andrew escape tried to escape the wrong spot. But 2 players will survive for take flight as they pick up a 9th. This is... I mean, I don't want to say it's over. BHOP can battle it back on their T side. They can take a look at what take flight are doing, take the pace into account, and just shove it. But, it is not looking good for BHOP. 2-9 on their CT side. And take flight just pushing them around. Escape with the first. Gonna be traded back by Andrew, evening things back out. But it is definitely looking rough here on the CT side. Plenty of time for take flight to find the positions that work. Plenty of money left too. They are just having a great half. We're gonna take things a little bit slowly, just gonna make sure that everything is safe before they move. BHOP don't even know where this attack is gonna come from. They're still hanging out everywhere. They're split all across the map. Take flight, ready to go. That looks like it will be the A hit. 24 seconds left though. The clock not on their side. And Spec does get one, but it will be traded back by Nifty and Korn as well. So now 2v3, now 1v3 Nifty with another frag. Drew the Shrew all alone, just gonna try to take the op and exit. Oh, misses the first. Drew the Shrew only doing some damage, gonna get headshot by by Nifty. They're not even allowed to hold on to the op. Gonna take a pause. That will be BHOP calling for the pause. 2-10 on your CT side. That is spirit breaking. That is... I don't even know how you come back from that. Even if they take the next 3 rounds, the mental has got to be rock hard for BHOP to battle it back. And as pause time concludes, we're going to see BHOP. They've got some money. They've got a little bit left in the tank. It's going to be Famos's. But they do manage to afford the op for Andrew. They're not going to stop BHOP, or they're not going to stop Take Flight's money though. It's just, they can win all 3 rounds and Take Flight will have weapons, all 3 of them. So it is, they're not going to get anything for free. But they are going to take this round slow. I think they sense that BHOP has the money. We don't see a lot of aggression coming in. We do see Corn tagged down a little bit by Drew the Shrew. And Drew the Shrew picks up the opener here. Back as well. Arcade joins in. The feed is full of BHOP. 2 players remain for Take Flight, and they are injured. BHOP really looking in for their third. Andrew with the op. Taking another. Now it's just XK and Drew the Shrew with the off angle on ramp. Gonna take down the final player. BHOP finally finding another one. So we do have another pause here. Now Take Flight going to pause the match, take a little bit of a time to be like, all right, I don't know if this is one of those we're icing them out or what. Oh, Take Flight took a timeout. We have the double op setup coming in here. First time we've seen BHOP try that here on Nuke. Andrew and Drew the Shrew picking up the big guns. And we do see the pace slowed down for Take Flight. They are not going to just nade off Squeaky and rush in. We also see the pace slowed down for BHOP. They're not going to just walk out. We do see with Spec with the spray down, 2 players trying to sneak in through hut. Not going to be allowed. Doors closed. And Andrew in Big Garage with the op takes down another. 2 players remaining. Take Flight. They're looking to get a little bit more on this half, but Drew the Shrew not going to allow it. Eliminates another. Now it's just Nick-X all alone here, trying to get the bomb and find any frags, and does get rewarded with 1, but Andrew makes it 1 and only 1. And as we slide into our final round of the half, we've got BHOP on 4. And the buy for Take Flight, not going to be perfect. They might not have all the utility they could want, but they are going to bring rifles. They are going to make sure that BHOP don't get to take their 5th for free. This is definitely a rough first half for BHOP, but Arcade starting things off with the quick headshot, taking down the outside player of Umar. So still some life in BHOP, still some possibility that they battle this back. Take Flight really looking to try and get into this A-bomb site. A little bit of a spray coming out of Nick-X. But BHOP are not leaving anything open on their own side. They're not even leaving people available to be sprayed at. They're just trying to take any info they can get. Andrew flicking the scope a little bit. Or maybe it was Nifty. Is going to spot this player jumping around. But Arcade going to be faster with the AK, and Spec getting 1 as well. This is huge for BHOP. They can take their 5th. And they can give us a competitive nuke here. Take Flight looking like they want to just try to head out Squeaky and head down the vent, but Spec not going to allow it, taking down the first. Corn will trade it back, put it into a 1v4. But Corn's going to make it down vent, only to be met by Andrew's op. So we've got a 5-10 scoreline here. BHOP, they are going to be so sad, but it is Nuke. There is the possibility of some shenanigans. And there is the possibility of a comeback here. So we've got just a quick halftime. After which we will get the second half underway. Definitely a rough one. BHOP, we'll see if they can find their footing here on the T side. They definitely are going to need the pistol. Take Flyte cannot leave anything to chance. It is do or die time. You want to stay in ECL. That is where the games happen. A little bit of a knife fun there. We've got a little bit of a longer halftime coming in. All right, well, plenty of time here in this halftime. I'm sure BHOP taking their time discussing with strategies. Maybe they're trying to fortify their mental. They cannot let Take Flyte get to them. This is going to be a crazy second half. Should be underway soon. So you think they would ever, so you have Nuke, right? Nuke goes east to west. I wonder if they'd ever make it north to south. Right? Because then, you know, if you move the things around, oh my gosh, you got a face. This isn't Anubis. I can't just draw a face on the map and be like, now you see the Anubis face. But if you don't know about the Anubis face, there's a face on Anubis. I do wonder. Pings coming in. All right. This is pretty even pings. No one really with the huge ping advantage. Take Flyte with maybe a little bit of it, but pretty even. All right, here we go. Here we go. Second half underway here. Oh, now we find out. Can BHOP battle it back? They are going for the armor on 3 players. There will be no upgraded pistols on the CT side and no nades whatsoever. Gonna nade off Squeaky real quick, and Spec already on the A bomb site, taking the opening frag. Nifty gonna trade it back though, battling from top of hut. Arcade gonna take down Xcape, take down the player at top hut, and remove the player behind the silos, and it's time to go for a plant. Not going to allow the flank either. Andrew ready and waiting. 4 players surviving here. Nifty, the only one that remains for take flight. No kit in hand. 1 kill though. But BHOP, they will not show themselves. And Andrew will get the frag and close out the pistol for BHOP. Well, very solid pistol from BHOP. And they are going to take the pace and put rifles on it. Only a MAC-10 coming in for Drew the Shrew. Everyone else with the longer guns against the pistols of Take Flight. They have spent almost all their money. Umar, the only one with any money left in the tank. Arcade trying to sneak past the smokes, but does not look for Nifty and will be taken down 2 players. Now BHOP has a bit of an awkward round. Korn just ready and waiting on the other side of the smoke, not going to let anybody come into ramp. And even if they do come through ramp, Nifty waiting with the AK. BHOP, they took such a great pistol. Oh no, Umar finding the player. Hell, not going to let them on the A site either. BHOP, they have a long road ahead of them this round, but not much time to drive on it. But Drew the Shrew gonna open things up. Xcape gonna trade it right on back and get rewarded with a weapon too. Penguin finds Nick X, the timing working out, but Nifty comes up vents. Now it's a 1v2, and Drew the Shrew is on a MAC-10, and that will lose to the rifle. Nick X with a 4K, or Nifty with a 4K. Take Flight, they win the anti-eco. BHOP just showing some signs of life to have it ripped away. Take Flight now, they saved up rifles, and that means that their money going to be all sorts of good. The utility going to be plentiful for Take Flight. And they are just not going to allow any entries onto the site. Nick X with 2, Cape with 1 frag. BHOP just going to be mowed down here, trying to just get in through hut. X-Cape with another $600 frag, and Nifty with the knife onto Drew the Shrew. Oh, that is painful. That means the money is going to be quite plentiful. $1,500 for a knife kill. BHOP utterly demoralized. Full pistols, no upgrades. Saving 1 more round, just trying to find something else, anything. The Glock train does manage to take 1 down, but the fire gonna trade it right on back, and Nifty gonna very quickly take a 4K. Not even blinking, not even stopping. And it is 13-6, and BHOP, this is where the desperation starts to set in. This is where the mental is truly tested. 13-6. Your opponent absolutely dominated the T side. And Umar are going to continue the domination, peeking in through Hut with a great off shot. But Andrew going to answer back. They are going to keep an eye on Secret this time. No one going to be allowed free kills. Take Flyte. They have already made their way down. Andrew does spot this out. They know there's a player in vent, and Andrew will get the headshot. And Spec in the right position as well, taking down the player. Hell, this could be a round for BHOP. Corn, though, gonna make it at least a little more expensive before being taken down. Now just Escape all alone. The money, fantastic for Take Flyte. If this rifle is saved, then they will be even more on cloud 9. And just gonna recover the op and exit the site. BHOP managing to take a 7th. Well, every round counts. No players dying to the bomb, but Escape is gonna find Andrew going for the hunt. And that will be a painful loss. Every rifle lost is gonna be felt so much by BHOP. Take Flyte, on the other hand, they're loaded. They're the New York Yankees right now. They are happy. Happy and rich. They say money can't buy happiness, but it can buy guns. And when all you're trying to do is fire bullets, guns do make you happy. Umar going to be happy with that one. Nifty finding a kill as well. And that is going to make it tough for BHOP. Oh, Drew the Shrew very nearly taking the op down, but only managing to do 78 damage. Umar now rotating around with the op. Very heavy presence on the A bomb site for Take Flyte. And so they have to look for something else, and it looks like Corn will be where they're looking. They'll check out ramp. Beck will take down Nifty, make things a little bit more doable here. But the time is not on the side of BHOP here. 45 seconds left, but the kill will help things. Umar trades it back. And Drew the Shrew going nuts. Nikax, you can't shoot on the ladder. That is not going to work. So it's a 2v2. BHOP get the bomb down and they might take an 8th. Every round is just pure battle. Nothing given for free here by Take Flyte. Drew the Shrew takes down Nikax. And it will be another round going the way of BHOP. Corn just looking in towards lobby, trying to hang out, maybe wait for cheeky player save here. Here's the footsteps. We'll take down Spec. Once again, every rifle lost is BHOP suffering. They are winning rounds, but every round has been expensive. So as soon as they lose one, they're going to be on pistols, and it will likely be the game. So they just the battle is. Everything hangs on a knife's edge. This entire game, it could be sprung wide open for BHOP, or it could be quickly taken over the finish line for Take Flyte. Pause time gonna be ending up here, and let's see which way it goes. Will be the early smoke wall put down for BHOP, so could be outside where they choose to start, but I guess we will have to find out. Back found out early on Nick with the early aggression, early frag on the player on trying to sneak through Squeaky. This is the best opportunity for BHOP to break this game open and try to stage a comeback, and it's not working out. Umar with a frag onto Arcade. Drew the Shrew opens things up. Umar misses the off shot, opens it up for Drew the Shrew. 3v3 now. BHOP with a possible opportunity to bring this game back. And Andrew will take down Xcape as well. The open Squeaky, a dangerous angle. Penguin mollies out vent. That will leave BHOP open to take the upper bomb site. When this player sneaks through smoke, Andrew removes him. Nick X. Now it is just all on Nifty. 1v3, no kit though. Full equipment. This could be a lot of utility to hold on to for next round. Or it could be a good attempt at a retake. Well, this could be the opportunity the BHOP are waiting for. 13-8, now 13-9. Take Flyte are gonna hold on to this op for the next round, but the buys are not gonna be great. They could go for pistol armor, try to steal things back. It has worked before. Or they could just leave the op on its own. So they do go for the upgraded pistols, but Cape and Corn are lacking armor. They do the old buy down to 2,000. But Nifty gonna be hit with the flash and taken down. Andrew with the early kill, and that's gonna be the op. Not removed, as Umar will walk through the smoke and pick it up. And these 5.7s, ever dangerous. Nick X with the frag. Arcade with the evening things out. And Andrew with one as well. Now take Flyte. 2v4. BHOP choosing to go for the A bomb site. Take Flyte. Or BHOP get the bomb down. So now 2v4 here for Take Flyte. No kit and no utility whatsoever. But Corn and Umar will group up outside and just look for wayward players and find Andrew. Will that be all they find? BHOP, they're making this round expensive for themselves. Umar to take another with his op. BHOP will manage to save up 2 of their AKs. But they will make it onto double digits and put themselves in a good position in striking distance of Take Flyte. But now the buy is going to come in. Now the money is here. And it is all ready to go. And we will have a timeout for Take Flyte. We do have a tech timeout. So we will see where that goes. Well, I don't know what the tech timeout is about. It is called by take flight. It could be more disconnection issues. So I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Still waiting to see if it gets called off here. Good old Sunday night nuke. I got work in the morning. BHOP are trying to give this overtime. We've got a nice long tech pause to top things off. All right, take flight, have unpaused. So we should be getting back in pretty soon here. You see everybody buying up armor, all set, all ready to go. Should be soon, right? All right. I do want to say thank you to everyone that is stopping by. Again, I except for the people that are accusing the teams of fixing or throwing, I do appreciate everyone that's decided to stop by and chat and hang out. It makes it way more fun to cast, and I'm sure it makes it fun for the teams to know that there's an audience. So, you know, the audience makes it all worthwhile, and I appreciate all of you, except for the jerks. This is a bit of a longer pause, eh? Don't know quite what's going on. All right, pause fades away. We will get things back underway. Couple of pistol shots later, we get our usual smoke wall coming out of BHOP. Usual outside tension happening. Ooh, nice molly on the axe cape. Only going to be rewarded with a little damage to smoke to just put it right on out. Oh, Umar spots the player already pushed up to big garage. Only gets the leg though. And that will be it. Nade's not getting any damage. Nifty taking up a different lurk spot to keep an eye on secret. BHOP really wary of this player. They don't want to lose their weapons to this lurk again. Arcade just jiggling, peeking at everything. Is not going to spot Nifty in time though. And it will be the advantage going the way of take flight, and the clock going the way of take flight as well. Only 40 seconds remain. BHOP need to start making something happen. But Umar going to take down the player that was legged earlier. Spec does get one frag, but Umar going to get another X-cape as well. And Drew the Shrew all alone. Headshots Umar. Now it's just Drew the Shrew all alone. Drops down vent, gets taken down by Nifty. 14 for take flight. So now we witness the last desperate gasp of BHOP. in their challenger run at ECL Season 46. We've got Tech 9s for Arcade and Andrew, and we've got AKs for Spec and Drew the Shrew, and we have a Galil for Penguin. And that will be all they can scrounge up. All the utility they can find to try and find this explosion onto upper site. Escape first to hit the ground. Spec takes down Nick X as well, but the fire burns out Penguin and Korn with the second frag. Puts us into a 3v3. Andrew on the lurk, though, going to stop Nifty from flanking. BHOP with the aggression. They open up a bomb site. Korn looking in through heaven, going to be taken down as well. Head ripped apart. Umar now all alone with the op. And just going to go for the save. So BHOP, their last desperate gasp is rewarded with a win. And they are not going to lose any weapons this time. 3 weapons remaining, and it is going to be, should be enough money for Take Flight to continue to put together buys, but this is where things get really close to going to overtime. We have a very high probability hits coming into play for Take Flight, with the rest of it just being full buy, both sides, rifles all day. Can Take Flight take the wind out of BHOP sails, or will it be BHOP with the comeback? Andrew with the bomb making his way into radio, just hanging out, trying to find out some information. The op gonna be peeking into that area, though. Very dangerous proposition. Take Flight just very carefully pulling the utility out. The round will quiet down. BHOP being very careful and will take the opening frag. Spec with the headshot onto Nick X. Nifty will be taken down as well. Red box now opened up. Outside opened up. An Arcade finds it. Drew the Shrew with the frag as well. BHOP, 4 players killed and none lost. And now it is just Korn. A huge lump with knobs. Does Korn have the juice? Or will Korn get juiced? Looks like Korn is just gonna wait over towards radio and vending and try to find any players that try to save. I think this will be called out for BHOP, and they're not gonna let anyone die. They're not leaving any of their weapons to this, except they totally are, as Korn will take down Andrew, rotating out of hell. But Arcade makes sure that Korn doesn't get the save. And it's gonna be Take Flight that are rewarded with a save round. No more rifles. And it will be 5-7s all around. Armor not in a perfect position. No kits either. So we'll see the smoke wall going down for BHOP, and just a nice quick push. Nifty waiting inside of Secret. Once again, this lurk has worked so well, but I think BHOP are ready for it. Nifty, nade in hand, gonna just smoke it off. deny BHOP the position. And so Nade heads on in and gives Cape a little bit of a headache. Take Flyte, they did not have much utility on this round, but they're doing a good job of using it, and Umar are going to get the frag onto Spack, just rushing in through Squeaky. W key, quick frag. Nifty though, found out in vent, but is gonna get the frag. Umar as well. Penguin went back. It's gonna be 2v4 for BHOP. But Drew the Shrew will make it 2v3. And Bomb is gonna go down. Umar just looking to get in through doubles is going to be allowed to get in. The smoke, the nades work. And get onto the site. They tap the bomb. They don't have kits. And Drew the Shrew with amazing spray down. Brings it to 13 for BHOP. Weapons are going to come in once again for Take Flyte. And that was an expensive round for BHOP. So, we get one more pause. Take Flyte just trying to find their way to match point. BHOP with the pause trying to find their way to overtake it. As the timeout ticks away, we see who will come out on top. It is going to be whoever wins this is likely going to win the game. So this is going to be a tense round. BHOP just looking to even things up at 14. Always difficult position. BHOP just looking to even it out. Take Flyte looking to get to match point. And this is the one round where Nifty is not watching Secret and BHOP sneak on down. Smoke's hiding their attack. We do have a player waiting on the B-bomb site. Korn, the lone defender here. We do also have Umar waiting in ramp. Let's see if this is a juicy corn or dry corn. Molly is going to be put down and the nades go in and it's time for the execution. Drew the Shrew with the opener. Penguin getting a kill as well. Umar and Korn down. And that is 3 players remaining for Take Flyte. They are going to choose to back off. They want to keep every single piece of equipment they can. So BHOP, they get to the 14-14. Are we going to get more overtime? Or are we going to get more overtime? The money for Take Flyte and the saved weapons mean that they are going to have a full buy. So they've got their rifles, they'll have kits, they'll be all set to try and stem the tide. It's going to be the classic M4s versus AKs. No A1Ss. Or no A4s, only A1Ss. This is the final destination for both of these teams. BHOP, they're just going to carefully put down their smoke wall and go for it again. No one watching the secret this time. But smoke wall goes down. Corn is going to find the opening frag on the spec. But the bomb heads through the smoke wall and will make it into the lower site. Drew the shrew lit down and spec removed. Drew the shrew sticks out a little bit too long. Gonna have head removed by Umar. We've still got Corn watching the bomb site. We've got two players. Penguin with the opening frag on a nifty. And Take Flyte makes their way down ramp. They cannot afford this. The bomb goes down. Penguin tucks in. And is a 4v3 retake. They have two kits. And this is the last desperate gasp from both of these teams. Umar with the first. Nikax and Umar end the round. BHOP taken down. Now we head to the 15th for Take Flyte. And BHOP have to look for overtime. It is Nuke. It is the land of overtimes. And it is full buys for both of these teams. Can BHOP bring us overtime? Or will we see this end 16-14 for Take Flyte? I don't know about you, chat. I'm on the edge of my seat. I can't even talk. This game is just so crazy. I like that. A couple of nades put down on top of the vent. Arcade having a little bit of trouble with the jump. So it looks like it will be the activation on the A bomb site. Nikax will get the first, traded back by Spec. Umar with one as well. Andrew trades it back, evening things back out. And we will be on a 3v3. Twin player removed. And now Take Flyte 2v3. Have to go for this. This is the final round. This is the final destination. This is it. This is for all the marbles. Corn sneaks up through heaven. Both players on Take Flyte have kits, so they have the time to wait and keep this safe for them. It will be the flash out. Arcade with the first frag, and Andrew closes things out. We're going to overtime. We're gonna do it again. It's time for overtime. I don't. It's Nuke. It's the land of overtime and the land of my suffering. I'm hoping the players are having fun. Sure, it's a stressful time for them, you know. You don't want to get demoted. I am enjoying watching chat on previous rounds. Like I said, I set up a laptop off to my right where I can keep an eye on my own mod view. So if I get any caught messages, I can deal with them. And I can help my mods out. And it's funny to watch what's going on 2 minutes ago and the chat reactions to it. I am having a good time with this delay. Oh man. Taking a little bit of an extended break before this first overtime here. That's good. I need that. Need time to rest. Oh, gosh. All right, well, gosh. Hopefully should be getting into things pretty soon here. I do kind of have to use the bathroom, so hopefully I get a quick chance to do that. I'm not even bringing my phone with me. I'm just gonna go and come back. But, yeah. Oh, Nick X with a timeout. Okay, cool. Oh, gosh. All right. Okay. Well, they are fighting for their tournament lives, and they are doing it with aplomb. Okay, so I don't know if captions know the word aplomb. There we go. Hey, I got the captions to work. Cool. I like having captions. Well, I guess I'll take some time out to thank recent followers coming in, as I do appreciate new followers. So we've got Emil, Dan, Kazuki, Arsenal, Leo, the official Joe, and Schneider, Prugsy, the PB Boys, and Equinox. Thank you for the follow. Oh, Civil, thank you for the follow. Blue, 22 Maze, Strang, Yellen, Kazep, Privates. I'm sorry if I'm missing follows or mispronouncing. I'm trying to get everybody. Thank you for the follows. I'm trying to read out all the names that I can here while we got the stack. Oh, hey. Kakart, thank you for the follow. Once again, thank you for the follows, everybody. It really does help me out and really helps keep me going here when we have endless overtimes and tech issues. But we should have Nick X coming in soon, so. Oh gosh, I need a Tylenol, but it's not gonna kick in by the end of this. Yeah, we got overtime on the last map, and we got overtime on this one.
That was a surprise.
I don't know.
It happens like literally every time.
No. All right, here we go. Finally getting things started here. Overtime number 1. Let's get it going. It's Nuke. You know it's going to be crazy. I hope everybody is all set. This could be a bit of a marathon. But it didn't even get released by Bungie. Let loose the floodgates. Open the valves. This is going to be epic. But it is too warm for a blizzard. Alright, I'm done with this joke. Oh gosh, the smoke, BHOP with the opener and a double spray down. Drew the Shrew joining in as well. Upper sight opened up. Umar gonna take down Arcade though. Coming on in through Hut, but is gonna be sprayed at. He's only gonna get nothing. Umar taken down. Korn does manage to get one. This could be BHOP with the opener on their T side. They just say, hey, we rush into the upper site. All good. All set. Oh, Spec trying to find something cheeky. Taken down by Korn, so only 2 players are going to be left standing. Now only 1. Korn just removing all of them. We have another pause. My goodness, is it crazy? This is a roller coaster. I'm gonna take a quick look at what the pause is. It is just BHOP with a tactical. So we should be starting things off here pretty soon. Alright, so once again, aggressive start from BHOP. They're going to be stopped. They're not allowed to come in through. But once again, we got a very... Oh, so pushed up. Back with the reaction time. Takes down Cape. Giving them, once again, the T-side advantage. We'll see them flood right on out onto the A-bomb site. Nick-X good for 2. Nifty good for 1 as well. BHOP torn apart. Bomb still... Bomb is loose now as well. Arcade, though, gonna make things at least a little better. It looked so good, and then the player Raptors turned around. Nick-X with a 3rd. And Andrew now all alone versus 3. And the bomb not in control whatsoever. So it is time for the Andrew sneaky beaky play. And nothing gonna happen there. Nifty ending the round, evening things back up again at 16. And we see already our final round of this first overtime. Final round of the half of this first overtime. And it's pause time as well. All right, is BHOP calling for the pause? It is a few too many pauses. But this pause will be ending up here pretty soon. And so it is time. The first half of the first overtime. Spec having a little trouble with his drop key. Alright, so we got Nifty just hanging out in heaven. All the utility dropped up here, all ready to go. Gotta say that utility dropping was such a game changer, but BHOP, they are out on the A bomb site. They are not in view, but Nifty comes around and Umar with one frag as well. Now Nifty keeping an eye on Hut, gonna get another frag. Umar just destroying on this op, and now it's just Andrew all alone. Is gonna at least get one back, but they all know where he is, and so Andrew gonna choose to go somewhere else. Does not have control of bomb though, so definitely just has to find the frags. And it will be the half going the way of Take Flight. They take the advantage here on our first half of overtime. With the T side that we've seen, we could see more. But I have a feeling, I don't want to say, I'm not caster cursing anyone. All right, we got the second half of overtime number 1 here on Nuke. BHOP with a miraculous comeback here. We're down so many rounds on their CT side and managed to pull it back on the T side. With some amazing heads up play. Let's see if they can end it on their CT or if Take Flight take it. Early utility. Gonna be all that happens early on. Take Flight, they are taking a lot of map positions. They are just pushing BHOP around. No one wants to make a move. Everyone's too worried about what might happen. Andrew with the first move takes down Nifty as the opener. Is a good opener for the op of BHOP. And it prompts Take Flight to look at ramp instead, but that will be mollied off as well. XK coming in outside, takes down Arcade, but going to be traded back by Spec. And now Spec on this A bomb site takes another one. Nick X taken down as well. Corn to trade it back. Comes out of Hut. Penguin will get the frag. And it's going to be Umar rushing over to these two players. Taken down to 6, but getting the frag. No scope on the Penguin. And it's just 1v1 now. Umar versus Andrew. Umar in pistol range. And pistol will be the answer. BHOP even it out. First round of their CT. They are looking to win it. They don't want to leave here with 2 losses in overtime. So it's going to be the fast A aggression out of Squeaky here for Take Flight, but it will not go their way. Penguin and Arcade and Spec all with frags, only losing Spec. BHOP looking very strong to take an 18th here. Andrew with the kill on Nikax. Now it's all on Nifty. Or BHOP will take an 18th. We'll take map match. And the most important point. And Nifty gonna make sure this op is reloaded and just rush outside. A good minute and 5 seconds remaining, so the clock has plenty of time. But 3 players and 32 HP is definitely not the position you want to be in. And Andrew coming up through secret removes the head. At funeral's not going to be open casket. BHOP on 18. Take Flyte just looking to go for next overtime. They will not be buying an op this round. It is all AKs all day. And will this be it? Nifty with, once again, fast removal of the squeaky door. That is one way to make sure a door is not squeaky. But Take Flyte, look to play outside. Andrew with the first, the op in good position. Escape to trade it back. And Take Flyte, look to head down to secret. But Arcade keeping an eye, making sure no one can go in through mini. And BHOP going to be very careful about this position. Umar does get the frag, though. Take Flyte in the advantage. Penguin to trade it back. 3v3 here. Take Flyte sitting on a razor's edge. Drew the Shrew with 1. Umar trades it back. Penguin and Drew the Shrew take it. BHOP 19 to 17. That will be the game. Wow. I don't think we could have asked for a better ending. It was only 1 overtime. It was the perfect number of rounds apart. And it worked out. So I don't know what else I can say, but thank you. Thank you for sticking out these last few evenings of ECL with me. Thank you for coming and joining me and hanging out with me as I take my casting adventure. And just thank you. I wish, my one wish is that I had gotten into casting sooner. I had no idea that this level of Counter-Strike could be so exciting, and I'm so glad to be here. And hopefully with your help, I get to continue to stay here. I get to continue to push this into something real. That would be great. But with that, I'm going to say thank you to the recent followers. So I think we had Woody, Jacko, and Gurk as my most recent followers. And I'm going to call it over. Thank you for stopping by. I'm going to drop a raid here and have a good night. I'll see you next time. Thank you.